Hello, and welcome to James Lowe's Express Lane, where we get you out as fast as possible, bringing you the newest movie in the Saw series, Jigsaw. Wow. I was a little uneasy going into this because, where are they going with this? John Kramer's been dead for a decade. Just so much going on, and spoiler, he's been dead since movie 3 and 4, because 3 and 4 took place, when I first saw 3, it's like, alright. Then I saw 4, I'm like, I don't get it. But he died in the last one. How is that happening? Then, once it came out on DVD, I was able to watch them back to back to back. I'm like, oh, 3 and 4 take place at the same time. It just took me having to watch them back to back to back to realize that, oh, yeah, 3 and 4 took place at the same time. And this movie does not disappoint. Just like the previous ones, like at least 1 through 4, 1 through 5, wow, the pacing is amazing. The acting is pretty good for the characters when they're not trying to, you know. There's one character that hams it up a little bit, but in the end, not that worried about it. I mean, come on, it's a Saw film, and the way they keep Jigsaw's legacy alive is just amazing. This movie was only shot for like $10 million. I think the last couple were no bigger productions, a lot bigger sets and all that, bigger names, but they decided to trim that down and focus on what the original couple were and just small budget, stick to the traps, stick to the game. And that's what they do. And the other side of hunting down the people trying to save them and trying to figure out what the is going on. Just and of course there's gotta be a twist at the end. I'll do regular review, and then I'll do a spoiler at the end, but like I said, pacing spot on, perfect. Acting, except for 1 or 2 here, great. The storyline, great. Just all the stuff that happens, great. Just and you follow the now you got the group in the trap. They're all criminals. They all committed whatever crime. Like the one was a purse thief. Now you're thinking, purse thief? What's the big deal there? She stole someone's purse. Person's chased after him. Had a heart attack. And instead of calling 911 or trying to help them, she and fled, leaving the person to die. And so Jigsaw wants to get her to realize that, hey, confess to your sins. Confess to your sins. The entire game is just about confessing your sins. What did you do? Why are you here? Confess your sins and you get to live. Just confess your sins. A couple here and there, they confess, but they leave something out of it, or else they would have been let go. I'm sure. And the whole time, just the different traps, just yes, get to see some newer, bigger, grander designs. Just yes, this movie. I went with low expectations, hoping just please don't fuck this up. And they didn't fuck it up. They did amazing with this movie. Definitely go out and see it. 8.5, 9 out of 10. See it, see it, see it. Get the chance, see it in theaters, support this movie, make sure it makes all the monies. And now, if you don't want to know spoilers, cut it off here. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and have a wonderful day. 1, 2, 3. Spoiler alert! Holy shit. The game we follow takes place 10 years ago, before all the other, no, more than 10 years ago, more than before everything else happens. The game you're following is old. The reason it is old is because it plays into what's going on in modern times. You have the main medical examiner coroner guy, his assistant, working with the police. It was like, oh, we found a puzzle piece taken off. It's like, holy shit, it can't be John Kramer. He's been dead for 10 years. And it all starts off with a car chase. Guys racing for a building, crashes through everything that's put in his way, gets to the roof of the building, finds a switch, rips it off. Cops show him. He's like, please don't shoot. Please don't shoot. I have to start the game. I have to start the game or I'll die. He's like, don't move. Don't pull the trigger. Pulls the trigger, gets shot. Everyone shoots the trigger in his hand. Just great. Just the special effects is his hand exploding. And then one of them gets him in the chest. Who got him in the chest? You don't know. As you follow through, you got Detective Callahan hunting down and suspecting everyone. The coroner, no, he's this medical examiner coroner. Apparently, he served time over in Afghanistan, got captured. When he came home, he was a bit of a mess, but he's okay now. And then the girl, the medical examiner's assistant, gorgeous. But there's something off about her. And this is the spoiler section, so I'm going to tell you. She's a huge Jigsaw fan. Does that mean she's the Jigsaw killer? Even that, I'm not going to spoil. I know I said I was going to spoil, but God, I don't want to spoil too much. But I mean, I already spoiled the fact that the trash that you're watching and all that, the game you're watching takes place more than 10 years earlier. And now I spoiled that the medical examiner's assistant is a huge Jigsaw fan. But I don't want to spoil it too much because I want you to go out and see it. It is amazing. Go and see it. For me, it now goes 1 and now the new one. Like, wow, the new one just jumped up ahead of all the others. Just, wow. For me, it used to go 1, then 3 and 4 are tied because they took place at the same time. And the fact that they took place at the same time just blew my mind. Like, yeah. But now, this one jumped past 3 and 4. This one went to number 2 on the list. Only behind number 1 because number 1 is still just the first time you watch it. You don't know anything about the Saw movies. This is the first one out. It's like, all right, whatever. Oh, man, all this crazy shit's happening. Oh, you got this, you got that. And all of a sudden, at the end, when he stands up in the middle of the room, like, oh, what? Just, wow. Nothing, like, I would love that they come up with a machine eventually be like, all right, staring into this, it'll blank your memory for 5 hours of whatever you choose. Like, all right, I want to choose to forget this. All right, you'll forget about this for 5 hours or however many hours. Click. You have now forgotten. Here's the list of what you were supposed to do. Like, hey, watch this movie. You will love it. All right, watch it again. Be like, just have your mind like that. Fight Club, American Psycho. Like, there's so many movies. Like I can still watch Saw. I can still watch Fight Club. I still love watching American Psycho, but you don't have that that of watching them for the first time. God, I would love to be able to do that again. Be able to watch a movie like that for the first time, or plays. So there's several games like Life is Strange I would love to be able to play through for the first time, not knowing anything about it, and just have my mind blown again. Just fall in love with them all over again. This movie is definitely worth going seeing. See it now. And again, as always, like, subscribe, comment below, and have a wonderful day.